In the square, the shadows of kneeling figures filled the air, and the faces of all the heavenly demon mink tribe members displayed an unmistakable expression of surprise and excitement. The clan leader of the heavenly demon mink had been in seclusion for 100 years. During these years, although the elders managed the tribe's affairs, it was ultimately the clan leader who was their true pillar of support. Among those kneeling, little Mink stood straight, gazing at the towering figure with a slight smile. Yet, deep within his eyes, there was still a trace of joy and relief. Little Mink knew very well that, for now, he was not yet capable of shouldering the responsibilities of the heavenly demon mink tribe. This burden still needed to be carried by his father. In the sky, the expression of the towering figure of Hao Jiuyou shifted drastically at the appearance of the heavenly demon mink clan leader. However, he quickly composed himself, respectfully kneeling in greeting. But within his sleeves, his hand clenched tightly. Clan leader. The two elders of the heavenly demon mink tribe, who had just attempted to attack Lin Dong, were taken aback by the sudden appearance of the clan leader. Their expressions changed, and there was a hint of panic in their eyes. They hurriedly knelt down in midair. The imposing figure in front of Lin Dong glanced calmly at the scene before his eyes. His gaze then shifted to the one figure still standing below, and a complicated look flashed across his face. "You rebellious child, so you're still alive," the heavenly demon mink clan leader muttered. Little Mink glanced at the clan leader, a lazy tone in his voice with little respect. "Old man, are you hoping for a white-haired person to send off a black-haired one? Unfilial. No manners," the clan leader scolded, though the smile on his face betrayed his true feelings. It was clear that seeing his long-lost son, after a century, filled his heart with immense joy. "Clan leader, you've finally emerged from seclusion." Cai Lin stood up at this point, his figure moving to stand before the heavenly demon mink clan leader. His old face was filled with a look of joy. "Great elder, you've truly disappointed me this time." The clan leader of the heavenly demon mink looked at Cai Lin, his brow furrowing as he spoke in a solemn voice. "Clan leader?" Cai Lin froze, clearly confused by the clan leader's reproach. The Celestial Cavern is a sacred place for the heavenly demon mink tribe. Yet, within it, the alien demon clan secretly planted the eternal phantom demon flower, causing me and all the experts in seclusion to fall into an illusion. If it weren't for young friend Lin Dong infiltrating and rescuing us today, the heavenly demon mink tribe would have suffered catastrophic losses. The clan leader of the heavenly demon mink spoke sharply. "What?" Upon hearing this, Cai Lin's face immediately turned pale, and the other tribe members stood up in shock, their faces full of disbelief. Just as I thought. A cold look passed over Little Mink's handsome face. He had suspected something had gone wrong in the Celestial Cavern, but now it was confirmed. "Clan leader, is this really true?" Cai Lin asked with a trembling voice, clearly shaken. If the top experts in the Celestial Cavern had been wiped out, the heavenly demon mink tribe would face a devastating blow. They would fall from their position as one of the 4 dominant clans, and if that were the case, Cai Lin would bear an inescapable responsibility. Indeed, the eternal phantom demon flower was secretly planted by the alien demon clan within the Celestial Cavern. Over the years, all the experts who entered seclusion there have been trapped in illusions. Lin Dong spoke up from the side. "Who is this young friend?" Cai Lin hurriedly cupped his fists, his tone filled with politeness. "Heh, my name is Lin Dong. I'm Little Mink's sworn brother. I came to the heavenly demon mink tribe at his invitation." Lin Dong smiled and said, glancing at Little Mink below. "You made me come here with all this trouble. I might as well take advantage of the situation." The surrounding members of the heavenly demon mink tribe stared in surprise at Little Mink. They were well aware of his rebellious nature. No elder in the tribe could make him bow his head. So this human named Lin Dong was actually his sworn brother? Hearing this, Little Mink's mouth twitched slightly, noticing the stunned looks around him. "This Lin Dong is not bad. He is much more reliable than that boy," the heavenly demon mink clan leader remarked lightly. Lin Dong chuckled inwardly. This father-son pair was indeed interesting, but soon he focused his attention. His sharp gaze turned toward the 2 heavenly demon mink elders and Hao Jiuyou, who was not far away. "Great elder, Not only has the celestial cavern been set up with traps by the alien demons, but even your tribe has already been infiltrated by them. What? Zhili's face changed drastically, and his eyes, which were already sharp, turned even more piercing. A powerful aura suddenly erupted from his body, engulfing the sky. Everyone could feel that Zhili was attempting to detect the hidden alien demons. Great Elder, the methods of the alien demons are unpredictable. Ordinary detection cannot reveal them, Lin Dong said with a smile. Does young Lin Dong have any solutions? Elder Zhuli, a seasoned veteran, quickly turned his gaze onto Lin Dong after hearing this. Despite Lin Dong's strength only reaching the great completion of the Death Mystique stage, he had previously saved the heavenly demon mink clan leader who had fallen into an illusion in the celestial cavern. This ability was beyond what a mere cultivator at the Death Mystique stage should be capable of. Leave this matter to me, young friend Lin Dong, the heavenly demon mink clan leader said with a faint smile. He then stepped forward, his gaze sweeping over the area. The surrounding primordial energy began to stir. I'll see what kind of alien demon dares to hide and wreak havoc within my heavenly demon mink clan. Lin Dong nodded, then his gaze turned toward the two elders of the heavenly demon mink clan who had previously attacked him. He smiled slightly and said, "Gentlemen, do we still need to keep hiding?" The two elders' expressions changed slightly. One of them spoke with a dry voice, "This young sir, we don't know what you're talking about." "If you don't know, then I'll make you reveal yourselves," Lin Dong smiled and said. With a firm grasp, an ancient stone talisman appeared in his hand. A gentle white glow rose, transforming into a peculiar light symbol. With a flick of his finger, the light symbol split into two beams, which enveloped the two elders. Sizzling, the gentle white glow illuminated the two elders. They immediately activated their primordial energy to try to block it, but they quickly realized that the white glow didn't cause any harm. However, to their horror, they saw black mist seeping from their skin's surface, and within that mist, there was an overwhelmingly evil aura. "You." Elder Zhu Li's expression turned ice-cold at this sight, his sharp gaze locking onto the two elders. "You too must be carrying the demon seeds within you, right? Haha, I never thought that members of the prestigious Heavenly Demon Mink clan would resort to such evil," Lin Dong said with a faint smile as he looked at the two elders, who were now horrified. "You." The two elders' faces twisted with fear, their eyes filled with venom. They suddenly shot backward, and surging evil demonic energy erupted from their bodies, causing their auras to rise dramatically. "You two traitors!" Elder Zhuli roared as he stepped forward, and his vast primordial energy began to gather around him. His energy was not only perfectly fused with vitality, but also contained a strange, otherworldly fluctuation, reminiscent of reincarnation. To everyone's shock, Elder Zhuli had reached the reincarnation stage, a power far beyond the typical revolution stage, making him a super-strong expert. With a wave of his hand, the sky darkened, and two giant glowing claws descended, directly enveloping the two elders, who were surrounded by demonic energy. Boom, boom. The two elders threw powerful punches, and the demonic energy transformed into a massive, venomous serpent, blocking the glowing claws. Then, their bodies shot forward, covering thousands of feet, clearly boosted by the alien demon's energy. Humph! The heavenly demon mink clan leader, seeing their resistance, felt a chill in his eyes. He reached out his hand, and with a tight grip, he sent a powerful force toward the two elders. Boom! The space around the two elders collapsed, and they were immediately shaken by the immense force. They coughed up blood, and their auras quickly waned. When the heavenly demon mink clan leader made his move, he instantly subdued two super-strong cultivators at the revolution stage. The reincarnation stage was truly terrifying. You two were once among the oldest elders of our clan, yet you would betray us like this. The voice of the heavenly demon mink clan leader was icy, tinged with anger, as it reverberated through the surroundings. Many of the heavenly demon mink clan members below, witnessing this scene, felt a surge of anger. As members of the clan, they prided themselves on their ancient heritage, but now, they were faced with this shameful betrayal. The demon seed has been activated, and the demonic energy has invaded their minds. Their consciousness has already been corrupted. Even if the clan leader gets angry, it's pointless, Lin Dong said, shaking his head lightly. Then he added in a low voice, "Now, let's first clear the hidden dangers within the Heavenly Demon Mink clan. Young friend Lin Dong, I'll leave this to you," the Heavenly Demon Mink clan leader said as he looked at Lin Dong. The demon seeds were deeply hidden, and even he had difficulty detecting them. Clearly, Lin Dong possessed special means. Lin Dong smiled and nodded. Then his gaze swept over the members of the Heavenly Demon Mink clan below. As soon as his eyes passed over them, they all felt a chill run down their spines. "Heavenly Nine Nether brother, do you still need to keep hiding?" Lin Dong fixed his gaze on Heavenly Nine Nether and asked with a smile. The whole arena fell silent, and everyone was shocked as they stared at Heavenly Nine Nether in the sky. Could it be that he had also been corrupted by the alien demon? In the sky, Heavenly Nine Nether still knelt, his face completely indifferent. Even to Lin Dong's words, he didn't show a hint of emotion, not even a change in color. His composure was so strong that even Lin Dong couldn't help but praise him silently in his heart. Brother Lin Dong, has he also been corrupted by the alien demon? Julie looked at Heavenly Nine Nether and couldn't help but ask. After all, Heavenly Nine Nether was one of the most outstanding members of their Heavenly Demon Mink clan. If this were true, it would be a huge blow to them. Lin Dong's dark eyes remained fixed on Heavenly Nine Nether without blinking. He spoke faintly, "Grand Elder, 100 years ago, his talent was mediocre at best in the Heavenly Demon Mink clan. Why has his strength suddenly skyrocketed? Don't you find that a bit strange?" Julie's expression changed slightly. "If I am not mistaken, Brother Heavenly Nine Nether must have used the power of the alien demon, which led to his strength advancing to the revolving stage within 100 years. Moreover, I sense the fluctuations of the eternal phantom demon flower on him. I think those eternal phantom demon flowers in the celestial cavern were secretly planted by you, right?" Lin Dong's eyes turned sharp, and his voice carried a hint of coldness. The Heavenly Demon Mink clan leader's face remained calm, but his eyes, which contained endless authority, were locked onto Heavenly Nine Nether. In them, there was a mix of killing intent and a trace of regretful pain. "Heavenly Nine Nether, is what he says true or false?" Zhu Li's face turned ashen as he shouted in rage. The members of the Heavenly Demon Mink clan below also looked up, their gazes fixed on Heavenly Nine Nether. Most of them found it hard to believe. They hadn't expected this usually gentle and warm-hearted companion to be hiding such deep secrets. "Heh, one step away from success, and then you show up, you repulsive little pest." Suddenly, the slumped Heavenly Nine Nether's shoulders trembled slightly, and a suppressed, murderous laugh echoed out. He slowly rose, and the evil demonic aura within his eyes began to swirl. His once gentle appearance had completely disappeared, replaced by a ferocious, sinister expression. "You bastard!" Zhu Li trembled all over, his face turning an even deeper shade of green. He pointed a shaking finger at Heavenly Nine Nether, his heart gripped by fear. He had almost handed over the position of the Heavenly Demon Mink clan's candidate leader to such a person. "You are a member of my Heavenly Demon Mink clan, yet you collude with the alien demons and even plot to kill the elders of the clan. You beast!" At this moment, Heavenly Nine Nether appeared surprisingly calm. He glanced at the enraged Zhu Li, and then at the little mink who was staring at him quietly below. He smiled and said, "I was just a little dissatisfied. Back then, in the clan, I was the least favored. Even though I worked my hardest to cultivate, my 10 years of hard work couldn't compare to Brother Little Mink's lazy cultivation. He was always the brightest one in the clan, and I was just a pitiful little shadow behind him. At that time, whenever I was bullied, Brother Little Mink would help me. Heh, but I wasn't grateful at all. The more he helped me, the more I wanted to step on him. So, 100 years ago, when he went out, I passed the news to some alien demons. Unfortunately, I still couldn't kill him. Brother Little Mink was attacked back then, and it was you who caused it?" Zhu Li clenched his fists tightly, his aging face filled with fiery rage. The Heavenly Demon Mink clan leader remained expressionless, even as the little mink below looked calm. However, the group of Wu Chong and others around him was burning with anger, looking as though they wanted to strike and kill Heavenly Nine Nether right there. Later, I accepted the power of the alien demon. See? The results aren't bad, right? If it weren't for this guy suddenly showing up, the candidate leader of the Heavenly Demon Mink clan would have been mine. And when the strongest experts in the Celestial Cavern are wiped out by illusions, the Heavenly Demon Mink clan will fall under my control. Then, you will understand who truly is the most outstanding person in the Heavenly Demon Mink clan. Heavenly Nine Nether spread his arms, a manic and twisted smile on his face. Distorted mindset. No wonder the alien demons were able to exploit your weaknesses. Lin Dong shook his head and said, "But now your dream is shattered. From now on, not only will you not become the leader of the Heavenly Demon Mink clan, but you will also be despised by the clan members. You are not worthy of the Heavenly Demon Mink bloodline you possess." Heavenly Nine Nether's pupils contracted slightly. He stared at Lin Dong, showing a wicked grin, and said, "What are you?" "Hao Jiuyou, old man, I will personally capture you. You are indeed unworthy of this bloodline, so I will extract this bloodline from your body." Zhu Li's voice was chilling. Then, with a step forward, his figure moved, and he appeared in front of Hao Jiuyou, vast primordial energy surging like a torrent, sweeping towards the latter. Ha ha ha. Hao Jiuyou, seeing this, threw his head back and laughed loudly. Immediately, his body trembled, and a black, ethereal fragrance began to emanate from within him. "Elder, be careful. That's the illusory fragrance of the eternal phantom demon flower. If inhaled, it will plunge you into an illusion." Lin Dong's eyes sharpened as he hastily warned. Upon hearing Lin Dong's voice, Zhu Li's expression changed. With a wave of his sleeve, his primordial energy shot out like a long rainbow, shattering the black ethereal fragrance that was wrapping around them. "My body is filled with the illusory fragrance of the eternal phantom demon flower. If you kill me, my body will explode, and the fragrance will spread throughout the Heavenly Demon Mink clan. All of you will fall into an illusion, and at that point, perhaps the Heavenly Demon Mink clan will be erased from this world." Hao Jiuyou spread his arms wide and laughed loudly. "You damn fiend." Zhu Li and the other elders roared in anger, but they dared not make any further moves. They were well aware of the dangers of the eternal phantom demon flower. While their strength might allow them to resist, if ordinary clan members were affected, it would cause great trouble. This time, it seems I'm just unlucky, but I haven't lost yet. When I return in the future, the Heavenly Demon Mink clan will surely fall into my hands. Hao Jiuyou smiled faintly and prepared to slowly retreat. "You're getting ahead of yourself." Lin Dong smiled as he watched Hao Jiuyou try to retreat, then flicked his finger. A gentle white light shot out from his fingertip, which then transformed in midair into an ancient talisman stone. Buzz. The talisman stone hung high in the sky, and immediately, a gentle white light began to pour down like a flood, enveloping Hao Jiuyou's body. As the white light enveloped him, Hao Jiuyou could feel the black fragrance around his body gradually being purified. "This is ancestral stone? How did it fall into your hands?" Hao Jiuyou's expression changed, and his voice became dark as he spoke. Sharp eyes, Lin Dong smiled and said, "Elder Zhu Li, you may strike now." "Thank you, young Master Lin Dong." Zhu Li nodded, a cold glint crossing his aged face. His figure then moved like a streak of light, and the overwhelming attack began to pour down on Hao Jiuyou like a storm. Bang, bang, bang. Hao Jiuyou fought desperately to resist, but without the power of the eternal phantom demon flower, he was clearly no match for Zhu Li. With every clash, he was forced back, his momentum quickly waning. Boom. Another hard collision occurred. Zhu Li remained unmoving, while Hao Jiuyou was sent flying backward, blood spraying from his mouth. His face turned pale. "Hao Jiuyou, surrender peacefully. Out of consideration for past relations, perhaps our clan will spare your life." Zhu Li stood in midair, taking slow steps towards Hao Jiuyou, his vast primordial energy gathering behind him, resembling a life and death wheel, profound and mysterious. "Ha ha ha, Spare my life? Hao Jiuyou sneered, wiping the blood from his mouth. His eyes suddenly turned vicious. But I don't intend to spare your lives. I believe the heavenly demon mink clan no longer deserves to exist. Stubborn fool. Zhu Li's expression finally turned cold, and a killing intent surged in his eyes. He then flipped his hand, and the enormous life and death wheel behind him suddenly hurtled toward Hao Jiuyou. Hao Jiuyou, seeing the approaching life and death wheel, gritted his teeth and made a hand seal. His palms then pressed toward the two elders who had been trapped by the heavenly demon mink clan's leader earlier. Boom! As his palms pressed down, the two elders' bodies exploded in an instant. Blood mist filled the air, and a thick, evil demonic aura spread out. The aura quickly gathered before Hao Jiuyou, forming a massive black vortex. Whoosh! The life and death wheel slammed into the black vortex, but there was no effect. It seemed as if it had been swallowed by an abyss, vanishing without a trace. Lin Dong's pupils shrank as he looked at the swirling black vortex. Heh. Hao Jiuyou stood behind the black vortex, grinning viciously at Lin Dong and the others. He then drew his finger across his shoulder, and blood spurted from his severed arm, rushing into the black vortex. Welcome, my king, to cleanse the heavenly demon mink clan with blood. As the blood entered the black vortex, Hao Jiuyou kneeled, his face twisted with madness and devotion. The black vortex spun wildly, emitting countless sorrowful shrieks that echoed through the heavens and earth, causing everyone's blood to surge in response. All clan members, listen up. Upon seeing this scene, Zhu Li immediately let out a roar, and then, countless sounds of wind breaking reverberated through the sky. Figures appeared in the air, and a majestic aura spread, filling the heavens and the earth. The leader of the heavenly demon mink clan looked coldly at this scene. A terrifying fluctuation quietly began to gather in his palm. Summoning the alien demon kings, huh? Lin Dong stared at the black vortex, his expression growing serious. Having personally witnessed the power of the alien demon kings, he naturally understood just how troublesome they could be. The black vortex continued to spin, and then Lin Dong saw, deep within the vortex, the sound of heavy footsteps approached. Slowly, two pale arms, carrying an evil aura, stretched out from the depths of the vortex, pressing against the edge. Then, two ghostly white faces appeared before the gazes of the crowd. Hiss! Lin Dong inhaled a cold breath, and his hand in his sleeve clenched tightly. Damn it! Two alien demon kings have actually come. The black vortex spun like the gaping mouth of a demon in the sky. Endless evil demonic energy surged out from it, causing the temperature in the world to drop. The previously dense primordial energy scattered as if it had encountered something highly repulsive. Before the vortex, two figures already stood in midair. Dressed in black robes, their long black hair casually hung down. The faces of the two were quite similar, and they appeared sickly pale. A wicked smile curled at the corners of their lips, giving off an eerie charm. The two appeared without uttering a word, but everyone could feel an indescribable sense of pressure enveloping the heavens and the earth. All the heavenly demon mink clan members, even the leader, whose face was usually calm, now displayed a look of seriousness. Two alien demon kings. These were two genuine peak reincarnation stage experts. With such a lineup, even their heavenly demon mink clan could not afford to underestimate them. So it's the leader of the heavenly demon mink clan. From the looks of it, you've managed to break free from the illusion of the eternal phantom demon flower? One of the alien demon kings spoke, his elongated eyes scanning the area before settling on the heavenly demon mink clan leader, a smile on his face. Two alien demon kings. Quite impressive. Looks like you've had your eyes on my heavenly demon mink clan for quite some time, haven't you? The heavenly demon mink clan leader replied indifferently. State your names. I am the heavenly phantom king. The man in black smiled faintly. Had it not been for the evil demonic aura surrounding his face, he would have looked somewhat refined. I am the earthly phantom king, the other alien demon king also said with a smile. Even after being defeated in ancient times, you still remain unextinguished, your treacherous hearts still alive. The heavenly demon mink clan leader shook his head and remarked, "Our defeat back then was only because you had a talisman master on your side. Now that the talisman master has fallen, all the living beings in this plane will eventually fall under the control of my alien demon clan." The heavenly phantom king chuckled. "We originally planned to secretly eliminate your heavenly demon mink clan's top experts, but from the looks of things, it seems the plan has been exposed," the earthly phantom king said, slightly furrowing his brows as he glanced at the kneeling Hao Jiuyou behind them. "Hao Jiuyou, you've really let us down." Hao Jiuyou shuddered and gritted his teeth, replying, "My lord, the problem is that Lin Dong, who appeared out of nowhere, infiltrated the celestial cavern and saved the heavenly demon mink clan leader." "Oh." The two alien demon kings' expressions shifted slightly. They turned their gazes toward Lin Dong, standing beside the heavenly demon mink clan leader, and smiled. A mere human at the great completion of the death mystique stage was able to break the illusion of the eternal phantom demon flower? The ancestral stone is in his hands. He must have used it to break the illusion, Hao Jiuyou explained. "The ancestral stone is in your hands?" The heavenly phantom king and earthly phantom king's faces finally revealed a hint of surprise. As alien demons, they were naturally very familiar with the powerful divine artifact created by the Talisman Master in ancient times to deal with their kind. Lin Dong did not respond, but his gaze remained fixed on the two alien demon kings. His primordial energy surged within him, and his spiritual energy enveloped his mind, entering the most guarded state. "However, with your own strength too weak, the ancestral stone in your hands is hardly of much use." The heavenly phantom king smiled casually, then said, "Forget it. The plan has been exposed. It's not unexpected. Hao Jiuyou, if you still fail to complete the other plans, I think you'll no longer be needed." "My lord, everything has been prepared as you instructed. We can strike at any time," Hao Jiuyou hurriedly said. "Good." The heavenly phantom king nodded with satisfaction, then looked at the heavenly demon mink clan leader and the many powerful figures in the air. He smiled. "I originally planned to slowly infiltrate your heavenly demon mink clan, but seeing the situation now, it looks like I'll have to take more extreme measures." The heavenly demon mink clan leader's expression was as cold as ice. With a single step, he strode forward, and a terrifying wave of primordial energy spread from his body, causing the very heavens and earth to tremble violently in response. It seemed that even this peak powerhouse of the heavenly demon mink clan could no longer contain the murderous intent in his heart and was ready to strike. "Activate the protective clan formation." Zhili's face was also cold as he commanded. "Yes." A deep and unified response echoed through the air, followed by beams of light shooting up from all directions around the heavenly demon mink clan. These beams intertwined in the sky, gradually forming a pair of gigantic, dazzling bat wings that spanned tens of thousands of feet. The wings spread wide, enveloping the entire heavenly demon mink clan, and from within, a vast and unfathomable wave of energy spread outward. "Since you've come, you might as well stay. If you fall here in my heavenly demon mink clan, it will be a fitting end for your titles as alien demon kings." The clan leader of the heavenly demon mink spoke indifferently. "Heh." As expected of the heavenly demon mink clan, still so arrogant, the two heavenly phantom kings chuckled, shaking their heads. A faint, chilling smile spread across their faces. "But today, the one who's unlucky might just be your heavenly demon mink clan. Although your strength is formidable, thinking you two alone can wipe out my heavenly demon mink clan is a bit too naive." The clan leader of the heavenly demon mink sneered. "Is it?" The two heavenly phantom kings' faces twisted into a mocking smile. They suddenly extended their pale hands, gently touching one another, and the smile on their lips turned cruel and menacing. "Endless illusion realm." The voice that emerged from their mouths was cold and indifferent, laced with unmistakable murderous intent and a sick, twisted madness. Buzz, buzz. The ground suddenly began to quake. Everyone watched as dark beams of light shot out from the peaks of the mountains. The black light condensed, and in the astonished eyes of Lin Dong and the others, it transformed into dark-colored flowers. It was the eternal phantom demon flowers, For the past century, I've secretly planted the seeds of these phantom demon flowers into the mountains through formations. Now, with just a signal from the two lords, the entire heavenly demon mink clan will be enveloped by the formation formed by the eternal phantom demon flowers. You'll have nowhere to escape. Hao Jiuyou raised his head, his face twisted with malice as he laughed. Beast! Ji Li's eyes blazed with fury, his entire body trembling with rage. He hadn't expected that over the past century, Hao Jiuyou had been scheming against the heavenly demon mink clan, especially after so many elders had placed their trust in him. One by one, the eternal phantom demon flowers swayed atop the mountain peaks, their petals releasing ear-piercing sound waves. Dark beams of light spread, eventually coalescing into a black energy shield, which gradually covered the sky, spreading over the bat-winged formation. As the shield expanded, weaker members of the heavenly demon mink clan immediately felt dizzy, and their minds began to blur. It was the unmistakable sign of falling into an illusion. Lin Dong's brows furrowed as he watched this scene. A gentle white light enveloped his body, and thanks to the protection of the ancestral stone, this formation had little effect on him. However, if this continued, it would be extremely harmful to the regular members of the heavenly demon mink clan. Clan leader, what should we do now? Ji Li turned to the clan leader of the heavenly demon mink, his expression grave. Most of the top experts in the clan are in seclusion within the celestial cavern. They've already fallen into the illusion and have yet to awaken. The clan leader of the heavenly demon mink narrowed his eyes and said, I will handle one of the alien demon kings. Great Elder, you lead 10 experts at the revolution stage and deal with the other alien demon king. Ji Li, now having reached the reincarnation stage, was far stronger than ordinary experts at the revolution stage. With the support of 10 such powerful individuals, blocking an alien demon king was not impossible. But the formation, Ji Li's expression darkened. Right now, the biggest problem was not the 2 alien demon kings, but the eternal phantom demon flower formation that enveloped the heavenly demon mink clan. If the illusionary fragrance accumulated, it wouldn't be long before even revolution stage experts were affected. What about the rest of the clan? The heavenly demon mink clan leader's brow furrowed. He could feel the power of the formation. Clearly, the alien demons had prepared carefully over the years, aiming for nothing short of a devastating blow to their clan. This formation seems to be made up of 69 eternal phantom demon flowers. It seems they've truly invested heavily to deal with the heavenly demon mink clan, Lin Dong remarked sharply as his gaze swept across the mountain peaks. Cultivating the eternal phantom demon flower was extremely difficult and costly. The fragrance of the eternal phantom demon flowers is incredibly potent, so much so that even a strong practitioner at the revolution stage would hesitate to approach them. To break the formation, however, it is essential to eliminate those flowers. The top experts in the celestial cavern haven't awakened yet, so we're severely understaffed at the moment, Ji Li said in a deep voice. Lin Dong's black eyes flashed slightly at his words. He stared intently at the dark, alluring flowers swaying atop the mountain peaks, and a fiery glint rose in his eyes. Grand Elder, leave the formation to me. You two can deal with those 2 alien demon kings, Lin Dong grinned and said. You? The heavenly demon mink clan leader and Ji Li both looked at him in surprise. Of course, I'll need a bit of help, Lin Dong smiled. Do you not trust me? Haha, if young friend Lin Dong can really solve this formation, then consider it a favor owed by the heavenly demon mink clan. The clan leader waved his hand and laughed heartily. Lin Dong smiled and refocused his attention on the eternal phantom demon flowers. He couldn't help but lick his lips. If he could collect all these flowers, they should be enough to help him advance to the realm of the Talisman Grandmaster, right? Truly, a gift delivered right to his doorstep. The black floral fragrance wove through the air, spreading across the sky, and a peculiar wave enveloped the entire heavenly demon mink clan. Under this influence, the sky became misty and hazy, inducing a sense of dizziness that clouded the mind. This was the precursor to the illusion created by the eternal phantom demon flowers. Once the illusion was fully formed, any weaker members of the heavenly demon mink clan would inevitably fall into it. Even if they were awakened afterward, it would cause significant harm. After all, compared to the top experts in the Celestial Cavern, their power was still lacking. "Get moving, we can't delay any longer," the clan leader said, looking at the scene with a grim expression.
"Yes."
Jiuyou nodded heavily. He flicked his sleeve, and 10 figures shot down from the sky. These were all powerful practitioners who had reached the revolution stage, the elite of the heavenly demon mink clan. "Everyone else, protect the weaker members of the clan," Jiuyou commanded in a low voice. Some of the weaker clan members were already on the brink of falling into the illusion, so strong guardians were needed. "Lin Dong, you're free to pick from the remaining people. Just leave some behind to guard the others," Jiuyou added. "Understood," Lin Dong nodded, not wasting any more words. He quickly retreated. In the ancient times, even when the alien demons were rampant, they couldn't destroy the heavenly demon mink clan. Now, you two alien demon kings think you can overthrow us? Ridiculous. The clan leader stepped forward, terrifying primordial energy gathering behind him. A wave of reincarnation energy spread out, making everything around him fall into eerie silence. "Heh, whether it succeeds or not, you'll find out soon enough," the heavenly phantom king chuckled. With a wave of his hand, a surge of demonic energy swept through the air. Black runes appeared on his pale face, adding an ominous aura to his expression. Boom! The two locked eyes, sparks flying, and in the next instant, 2 terrifying beams of light shot out almost simultaneously. Their collision sent shockwaves that spread like a storm, with both beams piercing into the sky.
"Attack!"
Jiuyou, seeing the clash, raised his hand. The 10 revolution stage elites behind him followed his command, charging directly toward the earthly Phantom King. "Hao Jiuyou, you control the formation and deal with the others," the earthly Phantom King said to a figure behind him, his voice cold.
"Yes."
Hao Jiuyou's eyes flickered with a fierce light. His face twisted into a cruel grin as he turned toward the rest of the group. With the earthly Phantom King's orders given, his figure shot forward, crashing directly into the encirclement formed by Jiuyou and the others. The overwhelming demonic energy swept out, blocking their attacks and forcing them back. Lin Dong looked up at the massive battle unfolding in the sky and couldn't help but exhale deeply. This was no weak opposition, far stronger than what he had faced back in the Flame Temple. "Little Mink." Lin Dong's figure flickered and appeared next to Little Mink. By his side, several strong members of the heavenly demon mink clan had gathered. Although their strength wasn't on par with the clan's elders, they were still elites. For instance, Wu Cheng had already reached the revolution stage, though he was still somewhat weaker compared to the elders. "What should we do now?" Little Mink looked at the chaos unfolding before them, clearly at a loss. They, too, were wary of the eternal phantom demon flowers. "We need to break the formation quickly. If the illusionary fragrance accumulates any longer, more and more people will fall into the illusion," Lin Dong said, his gaze fixed on the black flowers swaying atop the distant mountains. "How do we break it?" Little Mink asked. "To break the formation, we must simultaneously remove 69 of the eternal phantom demon flowers, but we can't even get close to the eternal phantom demon flower." Wu Cheng furrowed his brows. Their strength was decent, and they could manage to hold on for a while, but others might find it impossible. "You 3 will form groups, divided into 69 teams," Lin Dong said after a brief moment of thought. Upon hearing this, Little Mink didn't hesitate for a moment. With a wave of his hand, the large group of heavenly demon mink clan experts scattered in perfect coordination, quickly forming 69 small teams. The formation was quite impressive, and Lin Dong couldn't help but secretly admire it. As expected of one of the 4 dominant clans, such depth was truly commendable. "I will give each team a demon-breaking talisman. This will temporarily suppress the illusionary fragrance of the eternal phantom demon flower. You must work together in this short time to remove the 69 eternal phantom demon flowers and break the formation," Lin Dong said, his hand clenching as the ancestral stone appeared from his palm. 69 gentle beams of light shot out and were taken by the 69 teams. Additionally, the ancestral stone can only condense so many of these talismans right now. So, you only have one chance. If you fail, The time to break the formation will be greatly extended, and it will become much more troublesome. Lin Dong reminded them seriously. Understood. The Heavenly Demon Mink Clan experts all nodded in unison. What about you? Little Mink suddenly asked, recalling something. He looked toward Lin Dong, with Wu Chong and the others from the Heavenly Demon Mink Clan also looking at him in confusion. That guy won't let you break the formation so easily. I need to deal with him, Lin Dong shrugged, then looked up at a certain point in the sky, where Hao Jiuyou was staring down with a sinister expression. Thick black phantom fragrance surrounded him, and it seemed he could control the power of the formation at that moment. You're going to face him alone? Little Mink's expression changed slightly. He had previously fought with Hao Jiuyou and knew how tricky he could be, especially now that Hao Jiuyou was using the power of the formation, making him even more formidable. How about I help you? Lin Dong shook his head. His phantom fragrance is too dense. Without the protection of the ancestral stone, you won't be able to hold on for long. Don't worry. If he were just a normal Heavenly Demon Mink Clan revolving stage expert, I might be a little troubled. But since he's harnessing the power of an alien demon, it will be much easier. Lin Dong's abilities were highly effective against alien demons, so while others might find them difficult to deal with, he found it far easier than facing normal experts. All right, but if you can't hold on, call out, and I'll bring help. Little Mink frowned, but seeing no other option, he nodded and said, Lin Dong smiled slightly. You all hurry up and get going. Also, don't destroy the eternal phantom demon flowers. Bring them to me afterward. I have important use for them. Little Mink nodded, then waved his hand, shouting, Move out! With his command, over 100 figures instantly darted out from all directions, and the force was quite impressive. As Little Mink and his group swiftly left, Lin Dong's gaze locked on Hao Jiuyou in the sky. His figure moved, soaring into the air, and he appeared directly in front of the ladder. A kid who's reached the great completion of the Death Mystique stage dares to face me alone? He really doesn't know the meaning of life and death, Hao Jiuyou sneered, his lips curling into a mocking smile as he looked at the lone Lin Dong. Taking care of you will be enough, Lin Dong smiled, warm white light emanating from his body. As soon as the approaching phantom fragrance touched him, it quickly dissipated, unable to cause any harm. Big words. Do you think just because you're protected by the ancestral stone, I can't do anything to you? You've ruined my plans, and once I capture you, you'll beg for death. Hao Jiuyou sneered coldly, then suddenly changed his hand seal. The surrounding black flower fragrance immediately spread out, and with a flick of his sleeve, the space trembled. Dozens of large black vines shot through the air like poisonous snakes, speeding toward Lin Dong. Boom! Lin Dong gripped his hand, and thunder exploded from his palm as the Thunder Emperor's scepter appeared. The thunder raced, slashing through the black vines. The black vines, which could easily bind a perfect completion Death Mystique stage expert, were severed as the thunder passed, the break smooth like a mirror. This power. Hao Jiuyou's pupil shrank slightly. From the Thunder Emperor's scepter, he sensed a force that made his heart race. Thunder Ancestral Talisman? Good eye, Lin Dong smiled. I wondered how you dared come alone. So you rely on this, the Thunder Ancestral Talisman. It's indeed powerful, but with your strength, it's just a waste. Hao Jiuyou let out a cold laugh, and then his body trembled. His enormous black bat wings, stretching 1,000 feet wide, suddenly unfurled from his back, causing the primordial energy in the entire realm to violently surge. At the same time, a black phantom fragrance quickly flew toward the severed stump on Hao Jiuyou's arm. In an instant, it coalesced into a bizarre black arm, and upon it, the intricate pattern of the eternal phantom demon flower could be seen. Are you trying to challenge me? You might not be able to handle it, kid. Hao Jiuyou sneered as his bat wings flapped behind him. His black, demonic arm clenched tightly, and feeling the vast power within his body, his smile twisted into a cruel grin. Who's unable to handle it? It's still too early to draw conclusions. Lin Dong's foot slammed down heavily. A clear and ancient dragon's roar echoed from within his body, and a jade-colored light gathered behind him. With a burst, It shattered through his back, transforming into a pair of jade-colored dragon wings 1,000 feet long. Roar! Roar! Hundreds of dragon patterns soared around Lin Dong, roaring fiercely. The oppressive aura they emitted spread like a tidal wave, drawing the attention of everyone present. When they saw the massive jade-colored dragon wings behind Lin Dong, shock appeared in their eyes. This aura, the heavenly demon mink clan leader, who was fiercely battling with the heavenly phantom king, froze for a moment. His gaze shifted to the slender figure standing high in the sky at a distance. Shock swept through his heart. Is that